Yo, what's going on? Ladies, listen. I want to tell y'all that you have to understand that sexually attractive men, the guys you find sexy, they love to use you for sex. They love it, okay? This is going to happen. Now, to be fair, some of y'all will use them for sex because you're like, well, he's fine. You know, I want to get that D. So you just, hook up with that guy, right? But what I want you to understand is this, is that for some of y'all that actually think that you're going to get with this guy and he's going to be long-term material potential, you're fooling yourselves. You see what I'm saying? Because what happens is this, is that sometimes you meet this guy, you think he's all sexy and all that other stuff, you hook up with him, then it keeps it moving. Now it keeps it moving, not because you just gave it up, whatever, but it keeps it moving in a lot of cases because he knows that he can get another chick easily. So he goes from chick to get as much sex as he can. Now, at some point, you might meet a guy who he's not really on it like that at this point. But generally, what happens is that you're gonna meet guys who you think are sexually attractive, sexually appealing, and those dudes, they're going to just use you for sex. Understand this. So what I don't want to happen is I don't want you to be surprised when this happens. I don't want you to be confused that this is the type of thing that's going on. Because some women get confused because they like a guy, then they start, getting all in their feelings and shit because they was feeling a dude. And then what happened is that the dude ended up, smashing and dashing, right? So there's nothing wrong with you to, if you want to get your rocks off and, just have some fun. But a lot of these guys you can't take seriously because what they're going to do is use you for sex. And that's it. Because see, if you want a long-term relationship with a guy who's, going to be consistent, going to be there, most of the guys out here who are the guys you think are super fine, the guys you think are super sexually attractive, those aren't the dudes that you're gonna have those relationships with. I'm just letting you know now. So have fun with those guys, but those usually aren't the guys that you're gonna be able to have the long-term relationships with. Now, are there exceptions to the rules? Yes. But what I'm talking about is in general. When a guy can make it happen, he is going to continue to do his thing. He's going to do this. Now, if he is in a situation where he's like sort of past all that, he's been there, done that, he's kind of tired of running around and smashing different chicks, then if you catch him at that point, then maybe. But in general, understand that the same way where you were so attracted to this dude where you wanted to make it happen ASAP, there's other women who want to do that also. And because he has the option to do it, he will do it. And therefore, it's going to be hard to pin him down. That's all I'm saying. So what I want you to understand is have fun with those dudes, but don't expect those dudes in most cases to be husband material because they're not. And usually they don't see you as wife material because you're just another chick to smash until he is at that point where he's tired of just smashing. But I'm saying in general, when guys have the option to do that, they will. See, the reason why you have guys out here who don't go out here smashing everything they can is because they can't. But if they could, they would. You see what I'm saying? That's how it works. If they could, they would, but they can't, so they don't. So a lot of times you hear certain guys, they try to take the high road, the high horse. They're like, oh, I'm not that type of guy. And, I don't just be smashing anything. They usually say that because they're the type of guys who can't do it. You feel what I'm saying? So what happens is that if you meet a guy who can do it, he's probably going to do it. And this is not going to be the type of guy who is going to be husband material. You need a guy who doesn't have a lot of options. You need a guy who isn't really getting a lot of shit popping with women. But the fucked up part about that is that's the type of guy you don't want because you're not as sexually attracted to him. But the guy you are sexually attracted to him, you want him, but other women want him, therefore it's hard to pin him down. Get it? But see, this is why if you want a long-term relationship, you're going to have to sort of have that compromise of saying, yeah, this guy is here, I like him, he's good to me, and everything's cool, but I don't need him to be this super sexually attractive guy who all these women are going to want, because most likely I'm not going to be able to pin him down. You feel me? So that's pretty much it. Listen, ladies, if you have any questions, click the link below.